Hello YouTube and welcome to another chapter of Let's Play Fire Emblem, The Sacred Stones. This is chapter 4. So let's jump into it. This time we're adding some magic users to our party. And actually, we don't get to see the one yet. Let's make sure we have good with everything on our items. He doesn't need a javelin. She doesn't need those things. What about home? He doesn't need these. And actually, let's give the javelin to Gilliam. Take. Perfect, so I think everyone's good. I'm gonna give her the Iron Lance just in case. So, I think we're all good. Everyone's got their weapons, everyone's got their vulnerary. So here we go. With a bracelet recovered, Erica sets out with renewed determination. Passing through the ancient forest, Zaha brings them close to Grotto's border. As they near the town of Seraphiu, Erica's fears are surged by the lack of troops. But never before seen terrors crawl in the shadows of the trees. Chapter 4, Ancient Horrors. Alright, in this little cutscene we're going to see, oh, there's two characters with interesting color hair. I wonder if they're people that we can use. And... so they're talking. Artur told Lute to stay there. Yes, so Lute is staying there. Artur will be our character for this, our first character for this chapter. If we get to that that village, then we will have Lute. I don't think anyone destroys the village in this game, or in this chapter. I don't think there are any of those characters. Artur with his lightning. He shivers for a crit and kills the monster. Oh, and here's our little cutscene. Wow, would you look at these muscles? I had no idea how much stronger I'd gotten. I bet I could take on my dad or just about anyone. I knew if I worked at it, I'd become a great warrior. So now we have our options, fighter or pirate. Fighter is a ruffian with great strength but poor defense, equip axe. That is what his father Garcia is. Fighter can turn into hero or warrior. And pirate, a rough brawler who calls the sea their home. Equip axe. Axe can, pirates can walk on water, and they can turn into either berserker or warrior. If you're planning on going the warrior route, I'd recommend going to a fighter first, because you can use the hero's crest, which there are more of earlier in the game. Whereas pirate, that is not the case. You have to use Ocean Seal. But I'm not doing that. I'm going berserker, so pirate. Ross is the only potential pirate that you get. And now let's look at what we'll look at. We have Artur, young monk from Renee. Monk, user of light magic with high resistance. His starting stats. He's level 2, 19 HP, Level 2, 19 HP, 6 magic, 6 skill, 8 speed, 2 luck, 2 defense, 6 resistance, 5 6 constitution, 5 aid, and ice affinity. His light is level E, so he can use lightning only. His growth rates: 55 HP, 50 magic, 55 skill, 40 speed, 25 luck, 15 defense, 55 resistance. He'll promote to a bishop or a sage. Artur's a great character when used. He is the ultimate light magic user. That being said, promoting him to a bishop creates an interesting problem, because bishop have a ×3 when they are fighting against monsters, but the S-ranked weapon, light magic weapon, Invaldi, gets ×2 against against monsters, and for some reason it negates the ×3 bonus. So if you're using Invaldi with Artur, who is almost always your only light magic user with an S rank, you ought to make him a sage. The bishop class is better for fighting monsters with other light magic tomes, and he doesn't suffer too much from not having access to anima, so it's also usable. It's just a shame that they messed up Invaldi and a bishop, because that would have been too powerful, although I guess it probably would have like outcode Demon King in 1 second. Next we will look at Ross the Pirate, just kind of recap him. So 25 HP at level 1. Conversely, I mean another different stat class, but 5, 7, 11, 10, 4, 7. So strength, HP, fantastic. Speed's still pretty good, I think. Not as good as Vanessa, but luck 11, defense 9, resistance 2, 5 movement, 10 constitution, 9 aid. So really happy with how Ross has turned out at level 1 already. And now this is something we're going to see from this chapter on, where we can't use every single unit we have. Now we are required to use anyone in green, so Erica and Artur. Everyone else is optional, but we can only pick, we have 7 units more to pick for a total of 9, when we have actually 11, so 2 people will not go. First thing I want to do though, because I find Artur runs out of that lightning rather quickly, I want to get him another one ahead of time. So, who are we not using this chapter? I'm not using Seth. This is an easy chapter, we don't need him. So these are all characters that I plan on using. I don't know about Nemi yet, but not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to Nemi. Okay. So I definitely plan on using these ones. Now as for these, and I think I'll, just in case, I'll have him here, but see, I feel like I want Mulder in case I get in a bad situation where I need to heal, but I don't want to waste healing with Mulder if I'm not using him, and I'm not using him, so nope, this'll do. And actually then, I can give all of their inventory, just in case I need to get anything from the supply, maybe more vulneries or something. So now let's check out the map. And it's always easiest to start with the boss, so that you can tell. So he is an entombed, which is like a promoted corpse. It's not a very strong one, but usually they're stronger. This is actually quite weak, but a lot of HP. So entombed, this thing has dark magic, which is fine. Artur will be super effective against it. And Revenant, they are just the standard weak corpses. Anyone have any weapons that we can steal? Nope, so very minor. There will be some reinforcements up here, and then there's some green units that appear up here. They disappear and they never come in the chapter, so just be aware of that. Okay, so the required units, they are stuck where they are. You can't switch them, but I can move everyone else around. So I'm gonna move those two back because they're not really doing much. And I'll save here in case something goes bad and I have to restart the chapter. One of my companions is in the village to the south. If any of you can get there swiftly, I implore you to watch over her safety. So we'll try to let Vanessa get there, but... Okay, Nemi getting some good hits in. Oh, wrong person. I was like, why can't I reach that far? That's so silly. Perfect, and Colm can finish it off. I really want to try to get Colm a lot of experience early on. I normally don't, and then he lags behind, and it just creates a big issue. This guy just has a sword, so... let's see. We'll leave... Okay, yeah, so we'll leave Ross behind to take care of those reinforcements that will appear. Alright, so Franz is going to level up. Fantastic. So not a great level up, but strength, that's something we definitely need. Now, Artur, great, he dodged that. Gonna get a couple lightning hits in. Oh, and see, Gilliam's already got his defense going on. Can't be doubled by this guy. I mean, obviously can't be doubled because they're not fast, but can't even be damaged by that guy if he hits. I get extra defense and strength and skill. All great. I'd like another HP, but usually I'm happy with 4 on a level up. If it's 3, it's kind of like, eh. Okay, so I'll visit this village. So he's saying if you attack the snag, it'll turn into a good bridge. Now that's kind of a weird... But I'll show you. So that's right here. So just like, remember we attacked the wall and it just opened, it's like cutting down a tree and the tree falls over the river, so you can walk down this way. Which is why I brought a lot of my team down this way. Okay, so we'll have Nemi attack this for a little experience. Good. And let's see, 84%? Yeah, I'll attack this. That's good enough. Perfect. So Colm got the kill for more experience. It's really best with your weaker characters to let them get the experience in these early, easier chapters, like the last chapter that I really let Ross take everything, and then this chapter as well. It's just a very good idea. It helps, if you're planning on using them, it helps the gameplay tremendously. So, Nemi, Colm, Ross, Erica even. Okay, so, speaking of Erica, let's get some experience for her. Let's see, he can reach, so I can get attacked by 3 people if I go to this square here. 3. Let's see, so my resistance is 7. Yeah, is 6. Oh, I guess I get an extra 1 because of... It says that the attack equipment is 10, but I guess I get an extra 1 resistance because I'm the super in the triangle. So 3, 6, and this is 14 minus my defense. 2 is 12, 6 and 12 is 18, so I'll definitely live if everyone hits me. But hopefully they don't all hit me with, you know, these two have 38%-ish. They won't be exactly the same usually, but... Okay, so he's gonna die next turn. The other eyeball will almost suicide itself into me. I'm gonna leave Gilliam up here as well to help take care of those two. I believe there are 4 reinforcements. What is this? This guy has a sword, so... And you can see there's the bridge from the snag. Fran's still not fast enough to double with the lance. Ow. Well, it did 11. I thought it did 12 for some reason, so even better, but... Alright, so Artur got a kill. Please get him when you level up next turn, I think. Please get a magic up. Okay, so... Oh, and that's what I said about that. Oh my! Those travelers are besieged by the agents of evil.
Ha ha ha, right you are, Larashal.
I cannot allow this to happen. Come. We must charge down these cliffs and rush to their aid.
We charge down these cliffs and the only thing we'd be rushing to is death. How about we find a nice gentle path down,
Ah, yes, well, let's hurry nonetheless. I simply cannot abide those wicked beasts running amok.
Yeah, as I said, they don't actually come to our aid. Lying. Liars lying.
Nemi, get that bow shot. Now... Yeah, so I'll be able to reach there with him. So I'm gonna move this here, and let's see... What are their weapons? So he's in lance, he's in... Okay, so I gotta be lance. And I'm actually gonna just wait so that he doesn't die the next turn, and then let someone else hit me, and if all these guys attack me too, that wouldn't be good. I'll Artur heal with a Pulmonary. Colm will get that Iron Sword action going on and gets the crit. Very nice. Nice experience. This one has a sword, so Vanessa will be fine. I'm gonna still switch to that, but let's visit and then we'll see. Her name is Lute, a mage of superior wisdom and rare ability. And that is not, though she is very arrogant, that is not arrogance, she is actually very powerful. She doesn't start off great in terms of her stats, but her growths are incredible, and yeah, so she is a level 1 mage, and a mage, as we will see, equip Anima, solid skill but low physical strength. She has a C-level Anima rank.
Her stats, 17 HP, 6 magic, 6 skill, 7 speed, 8 luck, 3 defense, 5 resistance, 5 movement, 3 constitution, 2 aid, affinity is anima. Her growth, it's 45 HP, 65 magic, 30 skill, 45 speed, 45 luck, 15 defense, and 40 resistance. She'll promote into either a sage or a mage knight, and no, she will not promote to a mage knight. She's the ultimate magic user in the game. She should only ever be promoted to a sage. Mage knights look cool. The coolest of Grana's generals is a mage knight, and who doesn't like extra movement and constitution, being on a horse. But other than constitution and movement, mage knight is lower in every single stat. She should become a sage. Have light magic in case monsters and druids attack her with dark magic. You can be super. And you can always use a body ring to fix the low constitution that hurts her speed again with heavier tomes, that's what they're called. So right now she has 3 constitution. Fire has a weight of 4, so she is losing 1 speed during battle. But it's still not a problem. See, early, like, she's not even able to double this guy right yet, but light it on fire and get little experience. Okay, so that'll bring us to the question of the day, which is, which magic user do you want me to evolve first? Lute or Artur? Or, I guess, Natasha from the next chapter. I'm not using Boulder, so it's not Boulder. So let me know in the comments below who you want to see first. I've really any of the 3, the healer we get in the next chapter, as well as, oh yes, Franz is doubling a little bit now. Very good, very good. Oh, maybe not very good if I'm gonna keep getting hurt by people. If they keep hitting with these 60s, it could be bad. Going back to the question of the day, though. I have promoted Artur first, I've promoted Lute first, I have promoted Natasha, the healer from the next chapter, I've promoted her first. Many choices. Oh man, Franz might get in trouble. But a level up, hey, I wanted Franz to get experience. I personally, I'm leaning a little, oh, come on, I want a strength. I mean, I got 4. 4 is what we're happy with, but oh boy. This might be our first reset. Yep. Wow. Well, I'll let you guys see a death for a second. Sorry, General Seth. I'm sorry, Franz. I thought you'd be able to take that, so I'm going to pause the capture for now. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to reset and get to kind of the same place we were at.